Good afternoon, everyone. First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Joseph Williams with your Valley News Now afternoon forecast. Time is currently 4:14 p.m. and the temperature is 19 degrees. Yesterday evening we were in the 20s, so we are actually cooling down this afternoon and evening as cold air filters into our region. We've also, in the main story for today, that blowing snow situation that we've been First Alert tracking for quite some time. We actually had a winter advisory extended in the Red River Valley for this afternoon. It should expire within the next 45 minutes, basically because of that blowing snow threat starting to end as the winds end up dying down as we head into tonight. So that is the good news. But we are first of all tracking some more opportunities for snow for the first week of February. More importantly, we're also looking at rising temperatures as we head into the first week of February. So let's get right to the forecast to kind of show you what I'm talking about. First, let's go over what's happening currently. As of 4:15 p.m., we are seeing overcast skies in the more area, but quiet. The camera is lightly shaking because of the wind, but it's not shaking as much as it was yesterday around this time because the winds are not as intense. And so there's really not much blowing snow taking place in the Fargo-Moorhead area. It's overall, you can see traffic is flowing smoothly. However, in Mahnomen, different story. We do have, some of that snow streaking taking place on the roads there. Some of those streams of snow crossing the road out in Mahnomen. And that's because there's still some wind gusts in the area trying to cause some blowing, drifting snow. And that's been the issue we've had all morning and afternoon. Those wind gusts coming in from the northwest, lifting that snow and just basically dumping it onto the roads, causing some blowing and drifting in the process, leading to slick spots on the roads. And Mahnomen is still seeing some light blowing and drifting taking place, but most of the blowing and drifting is taking place in the northern valley. And in fact, let's take a look at road conditions as of this afternoon. So we do have some patchy ice across eastern North Dakota, and mostly full coverage of the roads out in the northern valley near I-29, for example, and some patchy ice coverage and snow coverage in northwest Minnesota. So the big story is that patchy ice and snow coverage thanks to the snow that's pushed through. Well, road crews are working to clean up the snow, but in the meantime, make sure to give yourself some extra time on the roads if you have to head out for this evening, as we do have some of those slick spots still on the roads. And again, we are still tracking a few gusts of wind in the northern valley. And as a result, we still have a winter weather advisory that's in effect for the Minnesota side of the Red River Valley, these counties right here until 5 p.m. These alerts should expire within the next 43 minutes. Because the winds are dying down, but there's still some slick spots in the roads in those locations. Again, the main story is that the winds are dying down. That is the good news. We do have a few wind gusts out in Lakes Country and in parts of northwest Minnesota, gusting into the 20 to 25 mile per hour range. We do have some northwesterly flow in the northern valley too.